The Eightfold Path is the Buddha's practical guide to end suffering and attain enlightenment. It is the fourth part of the Four Noble Truths, which form the foundation of all Buddhist teachings. The Buddha described this path as the middle way, a balanced approach between extreme self-indulgence and self-denial. Here is what the Buddha taught about the Eightfold Path, traditionally grouped into three categories: wisdom, paññā, ethical conduct, sīla, and mental discipline, samādhi. Right view, samādhi. Understanding the nature of reality. This includes seeing life through the lens of the Four Noble Truths. Life involves suffering, dukkha. Suffering has a cause, tanha. There is an end to suffering, nirvana. The Eightfold Path leads to the end. Right view is not blind belief. It's deep insight into impermanence, suffering, and non-self. The Buddha said, "What, monks, is right view? Knowledge of suffering, knowledge of the origin of suffering, knowledge of the cessation of suffering, and knowledge of the path leading to the cessation of suffering. This is called right view." Right intention, samma sankappa. This refers to the motivation behind our thoughts and actions. The Buddha described three kinds of right intentions: intention of renunciation, letting go of attachment; intention of non-ill will, loving kindness; intention of harmlessness, compassion. These oppose greed, hatred, and cruelty. Buddha taught, being resolved on renunciation, on freedom from ill will, on harmlessness, this is right intention. Right speech, samavasya. Speak truthfully, kindly, and meaningfully. Avoid lying, gossip, harsh words, and idle chatter. The Buddha emphasized speech that leads to harmony and peace. A statement endowed with four factors is well spoken. It is spoken at the right time, in truth, affectionately, and beneficially. Right action, sammakamanta. Act in ways that do not harm others. The Buddha outlined the key ethical guidelines. Do not kill, do not steal, do not engage in sexual misconduct. Right action promotes moral discipline and peace in society. And what is right action? Abstaining from killing, from stealing, and from sexual misconduct. This is right action. Right livelihood, samma ijiva. Earn a living without harming others. Buddha advised against professions like dealing in weapons, living beings, meat production, intoxicants, and poisons. A lay follower should not engage in 5 types of business: business in weapons, human beings, meat, intoxicants, and poison. Right effort, samma vayama. Prevent unwholesome states from arising. Abandon unwholesome states already arisen. Cultivate wholesome states. Maintain and develop wholesome states. It is about continuous, balanced effort, not pushing too hard or being lazy. Right mindfulness, samadhi. Being fully aware and present in the moment. The Buddha taught Satipatthana, the 4 foundations of mindfulness. Mindfulness of the body, for example, breath, posture. Mindfulness of feelings, for example, pleasant, unpleasant, neutral. Mindfulness of the mind, for example, states like desire, anger, distraction. Mindfulness of mental objects, for example, thoughts, teachings. This is the direct path for the purification of beings, for overcoming sorrow and lamentation, namely the four foundations of mindfulness: right concentration, samādhi, developing deep mental focus through meditation. This leads to the dhyana, states of profound calm and insight. It involves training the mind to become still, collected, and unified. And what is right concentration? Seclusion from sensual pleasures. One enters and dwells in the first dhyana, then the second, third, and fourth. The Buddha said the Eightfold Path leads to the end of suffering, the cessation of dukkha, and ultimately Nirvana. He called it the noble path, not just for monks, but for anyone who seeks freedom. This is the path. There is no other for the purification of insight. Follow it, and you will put an end to suffering. Dhammapada, verse 274.